Well, the way we structure the household assistance, we have always structured the household assistance is to have more help for the lower income families, and we've done that here also. And the specific schemes are that way, but also we have put more resources into ComCare and into the community, the social work agencies. And we make sure that if somebody needs help, we will be able to get the help to them. But I would say that when we lock down, when we tighten up the restrictions, when we have less activities in schools, for example, less mixing in schools, less CCA. In fact, the households, the children who bear the burden more are the ones from the lower income families. Because the school is not just going to school, attending class and come home. It's also a place where you socialize, you mix, where the teachers guide you, where you get the enrichment classes. And that's how we level up our kids and make sure that the people from less advantaged families are well taken care of and have a chance to level up. But if enrichment has to stop, if your teachers are unable to socialize with their kids, you can't guide them, and the parents are unable to make up at home, which in some cases will be so, then the kid is going to be put at a disadvantage. And MOE tells me that already our long-term absenteeism rates have crept up in this crisis because all these support activities have not been able to carry on, and therefore the support is weaker. So that's one of the reasons why we think very, very carefully when people ask us, why don't we close the schools? After all, the Japanese have done it, so many other countries have done it. And I got a very nice letter from a young lady. She said she's taking her O-levels, and she spent some time writing a very good essay, asking me, why don't we close the schools and we solve this problem? So I decided that if she wrote to me so seriously, I should write her a proper reply, and I explained to her why it was that actually schools can be safe places, and schools actually provide a very important service which helps the kids and helps the parents. And if you don't have them open, it doesn't mean that your problem has gone away, because where do the kids go? Those who have parents who can look after them at home, well, okay, they guai sit at home, do homework, no computer games. Those with no parents at home, they may run down to the video arcade or to the shops and roam around, and maybe even more at risk of catching COVID than if they were in a controlled environment in school. So we are watching that very carefully. I mean, we've got this PCF cluster, so mostly teachers infected. There's one cluster in Dover Court International School, also a couple of parents. But I think we should look at schools as individual schools rather than one whole system. Just as we look at workplaces as individual workplaces rather than one whole work system. And if a workplace has a problem, we deal with that, and we confine and we rub out that cluster, but it doesn't mean that I must shut the whole system down.